Good morning, Facebook. Here today we're looking at Psalms chapter 60, looking at verses 4 through 5. Now you see here, David and his men, they have just suffered this horrible defeat, this humiliating defeat. And now they're left wondering, why did this happen? Where was God in the midst of this? Or even, why did God let this happen? Many of them, they're probably thinking to themselves that age-old thing, what's the point of continuing on? What's the point of trying? Give up now. You already lost the battle. Why continue to fight the war? You see in verses 4 through 5, David is giving some of the greatest encouraging words, not only to his men, but he's encouraging himself as well. He's saying that in the midst of this, here in verse 4, we don't have to look to our own strength. We don't have to trust in what our heart tells us to do, how our heart will tell us to follow your emotions, how your heart will tell you to listen to that old fix-it mentality, how your mind and how your heart, they're in sync at that moment. And you think that they're telling you the truth when they show you what you think is going to feel good, the route that you think is going to fix your problem, the route and the path that you think is going to make your situation better and bring you good feelings and emotions out of it. David's saying right here, avoid that path. Whatever your heart is telling you to do, run away from that, steer clear from it, and do the exact opposite. Because he's telling them here in verse 4 that God is our banner. He is that refuge. He is the one that rallies around his people during those times of need. When we're in the greatest pain of our lives, you see, it's at that point is God there. He is our strength. He is our source of peace. David's saying you don't have to look to yourself because God is in the midst of this situation with us. Although it seems hopeless, although it seems like there is no change, although it seems like no help can come to us, God is in the midst. Even though it seems like God is not here, even though it seems like God is completely absent in this whole situation that's going on, God is still here with us. And if we look for him, if we truly trust in him, we will see him and he'll give us the peace that we need to make it through this situation. And you see in verse 5, he gives the reason why God is with us in those hardest and most difficult moments in our lives, when we're the most tested, just to follow our hearts, just to follow what our mind says is the right path. God is there to steer us, to be that steering wheel of our lives, to lead us on that right path, to give us strength to do what we don't have the strength in ourselves to do, to give us the peace in our hearts, to be able to stand in the midst of that fire in absolute boldness, with unwavering faith, not walking away, not doing the wrong thing, not following our heart, but being able to stand with our eyes looking to God, with our hearts full of the peace of Christ, because we're looking to Christ. But as we start our day as Christians, can we look to God as our source of peace as our day gets hard and rough, or do we look to ourselves?